Right off kickoff, it's looking like it's going to be KT keeping control.
We do have a touch towards the backboard.
We have an AFK, an issue.
Yeah. Issue has frozen. Well, I don't know if we'll be seeing a pulse for that.
It's looking like we have a DC, unfortunately. A little short break.
On the topic of issue, he is rocking a Cybertruck, so I don't know how I
This
feel
is
about
very
that.
interesting. Yes, I will agree with you. It's a very interesting choice to have the Cybertruck going.
Camaro has a topper. I will say his preset does look kind of fire. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Advil. I'm just gonna call him Dragon. He has. Okay. Yeah, he also has a topper and some shaders. All right, I'm gonna need to go and fly to see all the rest of these cars.
Just
got a
Ghost
Gaming decal on
in the meantime
on Superman. I don't know what decal that is.
We got RL Camaro. Camaro's looking like he's rocking the all fire.
Issue is rocking a slipstream, I think. Dunker is locked.
Oh, Issue's back. He's out of the Cybertruck, unfortunately.
Wonder?
I was looking forward to that.
Aw. Yeah, I wasn't even thinking about it. I was just looking at their decals. Wait, he might have just DC'd on purpose to be able to change his
He might have just DC'd on purpose.
What is that decal from KT verse? That is an interesting decal.
The first. All right.
Oh, back to kickoff.
It's looking like we're finally getting back into it off of kickoff after that unfortunate DC.
I say finally after we was paused for like a minute.
Looking like KT verse is gonna take the ball, looking for a double. Can he get it? He can't. It's off crossbar.
The shot from Camaro gets taken away from Superman. Superman tries to control it off the wall. He cannot. He tries to pop it over one. He can't get it past a devil. Dunker gets beat to the ball. Back to the corner.
Issue tries to take control, cannot. Dunkaroo has a shot. KT with a save to the wall.
It's the full boost, tries to bang it out. The devil's there. Gets 50 in the mid, popping back towards KT, but he doesn't go. Issue's there. Place it to the corner. Can't quite get a touch out. Dunker gets the touch out. No one there to follow up. Superman will be controlling it off the sidewall. Gets 50 by 2 people. A double goes for the dunk on one. Pops straight up. Here's KT. A double commit. And this one will be cleared out.
So look, Dunkaroo's trying to take it mid. Can't do it. KT with a 50. Dunkaroo with a demo. It's looking from a shot. What a save from Devils. Devils trying to stay on. Can't. Superman with the clear. KT looking for a touch, gets it. No one on the ball.
This one gets 50'd in mid. Issue gets a clear pass, but KT versus there. He plays it up high. This is on target, but Superman's there to deflect it. Camaro is awkward. Superman continues to control it. He plays it to the corner. He pops it high. No one can follow up. The Devil tries to 50. He does get it, but this goes right back mid, and KT will try to clear this out, but Superman keeps it in. Superman tries to play it mid. Nobody's there for the follow-up as this one finally does get cleared out, and they will have a breather.
Dunkaroo trying to keep control to the corner, grabbing the pad, can't do anything. KT looking like he might try to hit it mid. Issue with a clear. Camaro going right back to it. A bump from Issue, taking Devil off the ball.
This one gets popped mid. KT versus there. Issue needs to be able to have fast to get back to it. This one gets played high. Dunker's beat by Camaro. Issue's there.
Issue with the miss.
Camaro gets the first goal of the series, opening up with a open net and a miss from Issue. Maybe he should have stayed in the Cybertruck.
It's a very unfortunate miss. Almost halfway through the game, already being put up. Cheetahs up 1-0 going into the next kickoff. It's looking like after this kickoff, it's going to be in favor of Cheetahs once again. Can't get anything out of it. It's in the corner.
Superman grabs this boost. It gets cleared over his head by Camaro. Issue has full control. Not a lot of boost though to make this work. He can get a touch out, but KT gets to it quicker. Dunker is there with zero boost. He does dunk Camaro and grab the mid boost. Tries to play it mid, but Devils is there. Issue's gonna keep just in, except for Devils declines him. 33 boost for Dunker. Tries to get something off the wall here. Camaro redirects back into the corner, and KT will try to clear out.
Superman on the ball, hits it up, looking for another touch. Can he get it? He can. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere, unfortunately. Devil with control. Superman with the challenge. Devil back up, and it's mid. Issue misses the ball again. Orange can't capitalize.
Has full control, except for he gets it taken away from us off the backboard. Issue does touch it down. Dunker side flips. Devils is trying to control it. KT bangs it off the corner. Camaro jumps for it. He might be able to get a touch here. He does get it past Dunker, but Issue will pop it up high. Double commit here from Kangaroos. This ball gets played to the side. Issue will have a chance to bang it out, as Camaro just plays it right back into the Kangaroos half. Dunker low boost. Needs to play defense here.
Nice Ronzi from Kangaroo. Looking mid for Devil. Can't actually get it. Camaro on this ball. Right over him. Maybe a capitalization. Can't get it. KT hitting it back. Devil still on it. It's looking like it's going to go mid for Camaro. Can he shoot? He cannot. Issue with a clear. KT looking to keep control. Maybe find something. Can't. Issue on the shot. Saved by Camaro. It's looking like it's also going to be a clear.
Camaro plays it up the sidewalk. Gets met there by Superman. This one gets played off the corner. KT does get backflip it out. Issue keeps it in though. KT and Issue 58 goes straight up. Camaro beats Dunker to the ball here. Superman will have a chance to try to get out, but KT's there. And Superman gets an awkward touch. Issue is awkward. Nobody's there and it's just in. It's a free shot, top corner.
Only 30 seconds left. It's looking like it's going to be a tough comeback. A kickoff goal might have to suffice. Otherwise, it looks like Cheetahs may already have the first game in the bag. Definitely going to need something off of the kickoff here, which we'll see from Dunkaroo potentially. Can't get it. Camaro
kickoff to the corner. It gets 50'd out. Dunker keeps control of it. He needs to go fast here. He has Superman waiting in the wing behind him. Superman goes. No boost though. Really slow touch. And this, as the clock ticks down in an issue with, we will be seeing Cheetahs taking game 1. This one goes off the ceiling, and this ball will just roll out the clock.
Nice,
what are your
tight,
thoughts on that
close,
game?
Nice, very tight, close game 1. Obviously, the DC at the start was certainly interesting, but in all, I think that was a very well played game from the Cheetahs. Everybody on the Cheetahs having a higher score, and just generally just more participation rather than the Kangaroos. I don't know. I think that Cheetahs definitely are showing complete dominance here. But what are you thinking about this so
An
far?
interesting stat to look at is nobody on Kangaroos had more than 150 score, 4 shots total. That's only 2 less than Cheetahs, but yet one person on Cheetahs nearly tops out their entire roster combined.
Looking
I
at the
just
other
need to
stats
see.
here. Go ahead.
I just need to see more from this whole Kangaroos roster. They just sat back too far and didn't get a single save either.
I
So
mean, I totally agree with that.
I just need to see more aggressiveness from this Kangaroo team. I feel like that's the only way they're gonna win is if they outshoot them. 3 shots was on target, but all 3 was saved out of the 4 from the team. So if they can just get that past that defense for Cheetahs, we will be seeing a different story there in that game 1.
Either way, I think this is a very tight series. We are looking forward to game 2 already as we head straight into it. Looking like we're going to see Dunker on the kickoff with Camaro. Perfect 50. KT on with the shot. It's right over the net.
Someone gets popped up. Superman has control. He gets a weird touch. KT versus plays it back to Devils. Devils opts to flip instead of trying to follow it. Issue tries to get a sidewall touch. Plays it into the corner. He drops it down. Nobody's there. It's too wide. It gets popped up mid. Dunker tries to get it mid for Issue. Issue can't quite make the touch. This continues to get played back in. Devils will finally try to 50 it out, but Superman keeps it in, plays it off the backboard. Nobody's there to actually challenge the backboard, but nobody's there to take the shot either. More of not enough aggression from this Kangaroos team.
Looking like it's probably going mid. Can't get it. Devil with a clear. Dunker having full control. Gets 50 by Devil. Dunker still able to follow though. Potentially getting it mid. KT with a free clear. Issue with a backflip. Superman on. It's looking like it's going to go mid. A potential shot and it's off. Barely. Superman still trying to keep it in play. Cheetahs might have something out of this, but they can't. Cheetah's able to clear to the other side, almost in from KT.
This ball gets played off to the ceiling. Camaro tries to 50 to keep it in, but it gets 50'd by Dunkaroo. Dunk has full control of it. He gets bumped awkwardly. Issue pops it up really high, just forfeits control. And nobody's there to challenge it. Superman gets a reset touch, but he doesn't get the touch after the reset. Dunkaroo keeps it in. It will be cleared out by Camaro as Issue tries to keep it back in this corner.
Issue looking at it mid. KT with a free clear here. Camaro looking for it, can't get it. KT can't get it either. It's looking like a free clear for Dunker, potentially on target, saved by Devil. It's looking like they're going to follow. However, Superman with this follow to hit it mid. KT with another clear. Devil with a touch to bring it to the Kangaroos corner.
Devil gets a touch to the backboard. I think it's thrown away to the corner by Issue. Issue gets demoed. Dunker gets a slight touch as KT gets another demo and stills the corner. KT versus just rampage this team.
It's looking like he's wanting to keep the aggression further.
Doesn't get it. KT verse place it to the corner. Issue should have a free clear or free control. He opts for the clear and it gets played back in by Devils. Camaro plays it back into the corner. Dunker with full control. We'll try to get this out.
KT with a 50. KT staying on. Hits it straight down to Issue. Both players miss. KT still looking for it. Dunkaroo's still on it. Camaro trying to still play it. Superman ready for it. Catches it. Tries to 50 it. Can't do it. It's looking like it's still mid though. A shot coming from Issue isn't there. Dunker still up. Looking for a potential double here. He's up the wall. Can he get it? He can!
Double. Insane double by Dunkaroo here.
A goal from Dunka. It's looking like the Kangaroos finally have some momentum going as they perfectly broke down this defense for a perfect setup from Dunka.
Double touch for, I believe, their first goal of the series.
It is.
Over 3 minutes into this game, too. What a way to swing the momentum back with their third goal, or third shot, rather, of the series. As now Dunkaroo goes for another one, but he can't quite get the touch on it. Issue plays it into a 50. He gets played high. Camaro gets dunked by Superman. This one just goes to bounce in, and Issue will 50 it back in.
Another straight 50, keeping the momentum going. After that first goal, it seems like Cheetahs may be falling apart on their defense with a tight goal. Still a minute 40 left, however, as we're going into the third potential goal of the series.
Kickoff. It stays even down the middle. KT versus off to let his teammate play it. Camaro can't quite get touches, just bouncing in front of the net. It bounces all the way across and nobody's just there to challenge it. The tap in would have been perfect. Swing momentum back. This is almost an own goal, but Issue does control. 50's KT verse.
Devil looking to get a tap, take some control. Trying to maybe get it mid. Dunker with the clear. All the Cheetahs pushed up right now. KT misses. Dunker trying to play it mid. Maybe a shot here. KT's keeping control, keeping it over. Seems like Superman may have a shot though. Miss. Devil with a free clear.
Issue plays it back to Dunkaroo. Dunkaroo gets dunked. Superman comes in full boost to save it. Issue tries to, he does clear it over the last man. That's just an open net. This is just bouncing straight in. They overcommitted on offense.
Just a free shot for Issue. Seems like that the Cheetahs may be panicking, trying to scrounge together whatever goals they can get. That is just causing more issues, however, as we look into less than a minute left in the game, and Kangaroos with a nice, comfortable 3-0 lead.
Kickoff now. Goes in favor of the Cheetahs. Superman will be able to clear this out, except for he won't as it gets played back into the corner. Dunker will try to clear now. But KT is right under it once again, just trying to play spoiler. He still has full control. 50's Camaro. Issue now. We'll try to get back in time to make a save. As a demo, I don't even know how that popped up like that. But this one gets played back mid. And Dunker is there, and Superman will try to clear it out.
Looking like KT going to get a hit up to the corner. Issue on to keep control and clear. However, as we run down the clock with 30 seconds left, Cheetah's opportunities are just dwindling lower and lower. And with 15 left, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen.
This game will be all but over as this countdown starts. This is what I was talking about. They outshoot them, they win the game. It all started with the double tap from Dunkaroo as he gets another win. I believe his second. Yeah, his second of the game. I mean, Issue have led this team and fully led the charge.
Obviously, that double swinging the momentum straight into the favor of Kangaroos. It's looking like that going into this series is going to be much closer than anticipated. Already the series going 1-1 as this ball dies. Touch from Camaro, it's not enough.
As nerves went away, Kangaroo stepped up. What an amazing bounce back for game 2 as they destroyed Cheetahs. 4 saves from a Devil was not enough to hold back the 4 goals from Kangaroos.
Despite Kangaroos also not scoring last game, it's still looking like that this game was a complete domination in their favor. After the first goal just went in, it seems like the Cheetahs just fell apart trying to scrounge together. Camaro with an unfortunate 78, way below standard. It's looking like that in order if they want to manage to even possibly win the rest of the series, they're gonna have to figure out what they're doing wrong.
Like, once again, from the Cheetahs, it's the same issue as last game for Kangaroos. They're just not getting enough pressure, and they're sitting too far back on defense whenever they are. And whenever they go on offense, they just overcommit, leaving open nets as the last goal, or actually the last 2 goals, rather, was just open nets from overcommits. As we get ready for this game 3, rather, these teams are instantly back in.
It definitely seems like that. Definitely seems like this might be a back and forth series as both games have been complete dominations from either team. So hopefully we'll encounter some games that are much closer as we go into game 3 with Issue on the kickoff, attempting to keep the momentum going. It's a perfect 50 down the middle. KT on, looking for a potential shot. Dunker up. Can he save it? He can. Still middle though for an open net. No one's there to capitalize.
There's a whiff from Superman, but now a Devil pops it up. Superman will try to get a touch. He can't quite get there. This one pinches up. This is off the backboard. No one's there to follow up as Issue kind of bumps Dunker, I believe. A Devil now plays it dangerously mid. KT's there to clear though. Somebody turns back up. Camaro whiffs the ball. This one gets played into mid, but it will be cleared away as Issue will try to keep it in. But it might be fizzling out.
Camaro with the push. Potential goal incoming. Issue with a save. Keeping it out of his grasp. Dunkaroo trying to stay on it. 50. Perfect 50 in his favor. KT looking to destroy that from him. Trying to maybe get it mid. Can't. Superman with a clear. Camaro finally getting his perfect touch he wanted. Sending it mid. Can he capitalize? He cannot. KT looking for a shot. Saved by Dunker. It's looking like Camaro's going to stay on.
Dunker gets a clear. He has full boost, but he can't quite get back up to it. KT now has full control. Issue 50s it, but it just goes straight up the wall. KT verse will pop it around 1. Dunker's there to get the play it across. Issue's now there to play it back into the corner. This corner's getting a lot of love by this team. No boost as this just continues to get played in.
So like Superman might have a follow here. Getting full boost. KT with a free clear though. Issue with the touch. It's looking like it's going to stay mid. Camaro looking to hit it. Dunker waiting. Right into the hands of KT, who just hits it right back into Issue. So like Camaro might have something going with possession. Looking like a potential shot incoming. Can't get it quite.
This one now. Issue has all the time in the world, all the boost in the world. He gets dunked by KT. Superman plays this into the corner. Dunker takes it from him. Has so much boost. It looks like he was about to go for a reset, but it's just bounced again over
a whiff from a huge whiff from Devil.
It just bounced in. Didn't even need to do much.
Keeping the Kangaroos momentum going with the first goal just past 2 minutes.
That is 5 unanswered for this Kangaroo squad.
Very dominant position as we go into the next kickoff. Another perfectly mid kickoff. Camaro trying to take control here. Looking for a shot maybe. Trying to put it into the net. He can! First responding goal for the Cheetahs as they put it to 1-1. Camaro with his first big play of the night. Issue not able to get there. It's looking like they responded immediately.
You didn't overcomplicate. You kept it simple, and that's how you get past this Kangaroos team. Issue now plays the kickoff slow. A Devil's there. He tries to. Camaro now tries to get his second of the game. but Superman can't play that out. Dunker's there, he grabs the full boost. They kind of was holding hands in that corner, and Superman now clears it out. Dunker gets the boost, but he doesn't opt to turn back up. Team bump here. Superman pops it high. And this one will be played, it will be controlled by Camaro. Dunker 50s it to save it away.
It's looking like Dunker's going to try to follow with little to no boost. Can't make it happen. Devil with a clear. Issue there to respond, however. He misses. Devil out of boost, out of play. Camaro looking for something, can't get it. Devil with a demo. It's looking like KT is going to have to follow up instead. Issue clearing it mid, right back to KT. Dunker with a clear. Devil with a follow. A lot of scrappy play coming on from both teams here. Just trying to keep it away from their own net.
That's when now it gets played to the sidewall. Dunker will be able to grab the boost, but he banks it instead of controls it. And that will make Superman have to make an awkward touch. Does get it to the corner. Now Devils is there. Dunker plays it high. Nobody's there to follow up except for KT Verse, who plays it to the corner once more. Will be met there by Superman. Gets cleared out. Devils is now there. Issue plays it over the back line, but it's slightly saved off the crossbar.
Dunker looking for something, hit in the middle. Looking to follow up on his own hit. He has one touch. Can he get the second? He can't, but it's perfectly made for Issue, who gets the open net. Putting the Kangaroos ahead in the second game, 2-1. 1 minute left. It's looking like the momentum has shifted once again. A perfect breakdown of defense. The Cheetahs fail to muster up a defense willing to save it as we head into this next kickoff.
Dunker played it slow, got it right past the team, spoon-fed it to Issue, but now they need to do it again. Now Devils plays it to the sidewall. Superman has a lot of control here, but KT Verse declines him on it. Issue now plays it across. Camaro will be there to meet it, but he won't be able to get a follow-up touch as now Superman will continue to bang it across. There's no control so far in the game, just back and forth.
As we near the 30-second mark, it looks like KD's trying to get something going, maybe trying to get the Cheetahs back into this game with little time they have remaining. But it's looking like Dunker's just given free possession and a free chance to shoot a goal. It's almost rolling mid perfectly. He can't get there. Issues there. Hitting it up mid. Camaro with a clear straight to the hands of Superman. KT with a free clear. It's looking like it's going to be off target as Dunker saves it. 15 left. Looking like Camaro's going to hit it mid. Try to get something he can. It's past the mall. Devil there trying to keep control. 10 seconds left. It's looking like Camaro's going to try to do something. Can't. Devil has to do it. Issue up, and it's looking like as time ticks down, that's going to be it for the Cheetahs as Kangaroos take the series so far. 2-1. Need 2 more games to go. I think we saw a big momentum shift after the first game. Straight into the hands. Dunkaroo putting on a performance here.
That is a massive swing game. Whoever wins this next game, I believe, will take the series. Who's your impact players through the first half of the series?
Definitely Dunkaroo is going to be up there 100%. His momentum shift with the double tap definitely is sending his team into a completely new wave. So far, he has 3 goals for the team. It's looking like quite a big. And if I had to give one for the Cheetahs, I would definitely say KT is definitely putting up some numbers. We did see a goal from Camaro in this game, but overall, I think the impact KT has had has been much higher on this team and their potential success and their success in the first game.
I have to fully agree with you on that. Both of those players have put up crazy performances throughout the first 3 games of the series. The series has been close. That was the closest game so far. Both teams getting a goal for the first time this entire series.
We'll see if that ends up keeps going into game 4 as we have Devil taking the kickoff. Can he maybe make a comeback for this team? And he might be able to with a 50. A second 50 followed up right after. Issue having full control. Maybe a shot or a pass going here as he tries to take it past 1, past 2. Can't do it just yet. Superman with a shot, and it's off target, and Devil and KT are both there to save it. A lot of pressure coming out from the Kangaroos off the rip, but it doesn't look like anything's going to come out of it. Issue misses. Devil over Superman. It might be in itself. Dunkaroo with the save.
Dunker now clears it out with no boost. KT will be there to meet it. It's an awkward touch. Camaro's not able to turn on it, but a Devil is. Nobody's back for this Kangaroos team as now Issues will be. Press played off the corner, but it's just clear to the other corner. The Devil gets the demo. KT plays it mid. Devil tries to get a touch into the net, but he can't quite redirect it over. Now Superman pops it high. Actually, that was a double commit. by Kangaroos, leaving the net almost open. Double tap off the post from Issue to try to clear it out. Camaro keeps it, and now the pressure has fully switched. And now Devils tries to play it mid. Superman tries to clear it. He won't be able to as KT is just there once more. Issue now
Maybe a 50.
plays it dangerously mid. He pinches it to get it out. And now Devils is forced to try to clear it out to get back on offense with the 50.
Looking like Devils may have it past all of them. Dunkaroo back, however. It's mid. Issue with a clear right back into Devils' possession. Devil looking to capitalize on it. Dunkaroo also up. Dunkaroo hitting it mid. Maybe just be right in. KT with a save. Superman trying to look for something. Let's see if he can find it. He can't. Devil with another clear. Issue on it now. Devil up for the touch. He gets it. Straight back to Dunkaroo, however. It's looking like they're just going for a simple passing play mid to end it. Or Dunkaroo just might take it himself. Can he? He can't. Superman with the finish. Putting the Kangaroos up the first goal up 1-0 over the Cheetahs. I believe this is Superman's first goal from the series, if I am correct.
It might be, I'm not entirely certain, but that is once again just another player around from this Kangaroo squad. They're fitting around perfectly. Now Devils having full control over it. He gets it over one, but Dunker will clear it after Devils gets bombed. Camaro's on it. He pinches it. That's actually going towards the net. Slightly wide though. Dunkers has touch. Devils plays it to the backboard. He places for a shot. He gets it off the backboard after a backboard pass to himself.
What a solo play from Devils here, equalizing the match so far. That's just a beautiful play.
It is in fact a beautiful play. He played off the backboard perfectly to himself around the Kangaroos defense. Now kickoff goes wildly in favor of Kangaroos immediately, but it will be cleared back. Here's a touch to the corner from Devils, and Issues will clear it out.
KT look for something, can't get it. Maybe from Devils, also can't. Issue on this ball, little to no boost. Can he make something? He can't. It's slow rolling mid for a free clear, but he misses. Looking like another shot, a double commit, and it's still over the entire Kangaroos. Issue looking for a touch, he can't get it. Camaro saves it, but KT with a shot to secure the goal for Cheetahs as they take the lead. Their first lead in a while to take it 2-1. It's looking like it's going to be a tight match. This might be the tightest game yet.
If it continues on this path, it might be. But remember, the last game was also the scoreline. Devils now has full control. He doesn't get the full boost, but he does get a small pad. Sorry. And KT Verse just drills it into the back of the net, sneaking in with a nice shot.
Huge momentum in the favor of the Cheetahs now, going into 2 goals back-to-back. And with still 2 minutes left, it's still anybody's game. However, it does look like the Cheetahs have figured something out that just seems to be working for them. Obviously, we'll have to see how the game goes, but already off rip, Issue's already having a field day. As he tries to score it, he can't get it there. Trying to fight it mid. It's their mid. Superman with a shot. KT has a clear, however. Dunkaroo looking for something. Gets it past all 3 from a triple commit, and it just bounces in for Superman to secure. Unfortunate play from the Cheetahs. A triple commit, all 3 on defense over it.
He was just sitting in their net and just drove out and tapped it in. Honestly, it might have been going in without him touching it, but who's to say? Kickoff now goes in favor, actually like really close to the net. Issue tries to get a touch, he won't be able to make contact with it. Camaro won't be able to make contact with it. Has to clear it out. It's an awkward touch by Dunkaroo. Devil should be able to clear it out, but he plays it off the backboard. Superman does. That's now first. Tries to play it out.
Dunkaroo looking for something, can't find it. Issue on the follow, however. And it's looking like Camaro has a free clear to himself. Superman up, trying to get something from it. He cannot, as KT has a free clear to the other side of the field. Dunkaroo with a nice clear to their own corner. Issue with a pinch, hitting it right down to Dunkaroo. It's looking like Issue's going to be up for this, potentially hitting it to Dunkaroo. Dunkaroo turns off. KT with the touch. It's looking like Superman's going to try to get the 50. He can. However, it's looking like no one's going to follow it as Camaro misses. Dunkaroo on the ball. It's looking like maybe it's going to go mid. A demo coming out from Dunkaroo. No one can capitalize as KT takes it up. Looking for a pass maybe to get it mid, and he can't.
Now Issue will control it. He gets it popped out, flicks it over. No boost to follow it as Camaro now will take it from him. Superman has control, he banks it. Camaro can't quite get it back in the half, but KT versus Will. Unless Dunker and Issue have something to say about it. Issue gets an awkward touch, it's really awkward. Luckily he gets a follow-up to save it away. Dunker now needs to try to clear it. He pinches it out with Camaro and bounces off the ceiling. It will be a shot on net somehow. Superman keeps it in. It won't. It'll be intercepted in mid by Devils. Issue now gets a touch. Bump from Dunker. Camaro's there to 50 it away though.
Kangaroos needed this with 15 seconds left in a dwindling clock. It's looking like Dunker's gonna miss. Potential shot from KT, can't get it. Devil with the clear up the backboard. Issue looking for a touch, can't get it. Dunker also missing. Superman hitting it mid. Camaro can't get it. But all is said and done, and it looks like it's gonna be a game for the Cheetahs. Series now being 2-2. We saw the momentum shift with the 2 back-to-back goals, and it's finally looking like Cheetahs have some footing in this series as they equalize it. Honestly, I think this is a great game to look at because it shows like how easily everything can switch in within a goal or two, as we saw. KT verse putting on a hell of a performance, 604. Honestly, he's as I mentioned, he's a star player to look out for.
Was an amazing game from him, getting 2 shots or 2 goals rather and 3 saves. He played that perfectly. He is the reason why they came out with that victory. We've seen good pressure from Kangaroos, but they just couldn't capitalize on it as much due to KT versus having a life game. Uh, Going into this game 5, there's so much to be looking at here. Not a single member from Kangaroos has ready up.
It's looking like we have a timeout call coming out from the Kangaroos. We will take an additional minute, but I think we can take this time to discuss really how close this series has been, despite the first few games or so. The first one was close, and then we saw the second one kind of get a little out of hand as the Kangaroos took a complete domination. And then progressively, these games have been getting closer. However, I think the momentum's in very of the Cheetahs' favor right now.
I think Cheetahs have a good bit of control here, but you can never count Kangaroos out as they did bounce back after game 1 of getting destroyed. That game was a lot closer. So I don't think there's anyone who's really running away with the control here.
I can definitely agree with you, as I think it's definitely swinging in a lot of both ways. Whether it's the back-to-back goal we saw last game or in the second game, as we saw Dunkaroo's double tap, I think there are a lot of good plays that are keeping this game going and keeping it close. Personally, going into this next game, I definitely see either team taking the entire series, but my eyes definitely on the Cheetahs still.
I still think that whoever wins this game could win the whole series. If Cheetahs win this game, they definitely win it, as the timeout is used by the Kangaroos here, as we will be getting back into this one. There, any second now, we will be getting back into this one. Will we see a bounce back from the Kangaroos? There's a little bit of a issue here. We should get that resolved in a second. Not everybody joined in time, honestly. With full transparency, not enough people joined. We should be getting this fixed any second now. I don't know what the issue was. Dang, this series is just like littered with issues.
Seems a lot like some players may have not taken into account how long their timeout was, as the time ends and the game is actively missing a few players.
We are still missing 2 players, which is an issue. As we try to get back into this one without knowing what exactly the issue is.
Looks like Issue has returned. Is he back in the Cybertruck? He's back in the Cybertruck.
Let's go. Amazing. We will be getting back into this one. On stream, you can actually see the admin pedal. What an amazing What an amazing frog moment.
Looking like the Cheetahs will be awarded a goal, which is very unfortunate for the Kangaroos. However, they have broken the rules, unfortunately, and they have been penalized for it. As we get back into the game, it's looking like we're going to have a kickoff of Issue and Devil. Issue back in the Cybertruck. We'll see how this pans out for him. As we resume back in, we'll have to see what happens. It's looking like off rip. The Cybertruck may have not been the play as they instantly lose kickoff. A touch from Superman, though, puts it back out as KT is here to follow, however. Looking like Dunkaroo may have a shot here as potentially it gets hit mid, but Devil's there for the save.
Issue will get the challenge off the side wall. Dunkaroo gets the touch out. KT keeps it back in the blue half. He'll continue to hit it as Issue with that Cybertruck power plays it to the corner. Camaro gets that touch, but he will be chased down by Superman. They're now holding hands as this one gets played back into the corner. And Dunker plays it mid, or attempts to, as Camaro gets another touch out. Devils now.
Looking like it's going to sit in front of their net. KT finally able to get rid of it. However, it's looking like it's going to roll towards the net. A bump on Dunkaroo. Issue trying to follow. Devil with a touch mid. Issue not able to follow. Superman with a touch to clear it. Devil taking it back to his half. Superman's still there to play 50. A double commit coming from the other team.
This one gets played to the corner by Dunker. He tries to 50 Camaro. It doesn't quite go his way. Issue now gets a touch. Devils tries to 50. It does go to the corner where he wants it to. Camaro can't quite get the touch. Dunker clears it. Dunker now gets a 50. And it will be shooting back towards this Cheetahs half, but now it rolls over to Kangaroos. And this one will be played to the corner, trying to clear it out.
Potentially mid from KT. Nobody's there to follow. Issue with a clear. Superman with another touch. All three defenders looking to keep it away. Issue hitting it back to Dunkaroo, who can't hit it just quite right. But now it's middle. Looking to hit it, he can't. And it's looking like a free clear for KT. Superman back on the ball. Camaro looking to follow, and it's straight up as Issue's on it. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Devil on it, however, and it's looking like no Kangaroo there, but Dunkaroo comes out of nowhere. KT hitting it mid. It's looking like a potential shot. Superman with a clear, and it's looking like it's already back on the Cheetahs half.
Dunkaroo can't get the touch made. Let's drop down. Camaro will try to meet Issue there. This one shoots directly off the backboard, gets a demo. It's just gonna roll in. The demo paves the way for Dunker to get the touch and just for it to roll straight in.
Beautiful breakdown on the defense. The Bane to crossbar and then just the demo of the one person there to save it. Just leaving the net perfectly wide open for Dunkaroo. It's a beautiful play as we head into just under 2 minutes past.
AT had a questionable play off the squishy save there. Couldn't quite get the touch. Now Superman flicks it, tries to get it mid. Nobody's challenging as now KT versus Will, but Issue's there to meet him immediately. Full swing of aggression now in favor of Kangaroos. Now this one tries to get played mid. It will be played out by Camaro, and Superman will try to keep this one in.
KT able to clear it finally, get it off their side of the field. However, it's looking like it's going straight mid into the Kangaroos. Devil with a 50 can't get it. KT looking for something. Superman with a touch to clear it. Camaro turning on it. Can he potentially get something middle here? He can for Devils. Devils up. Dunker trying to challenge him. And it's the double commit coming from the Kangaroos. Can they capitalize? They might just be able to. Will Dunker get back in time? He can't. It's off the post. And it's still off as the 50 comes in. Camaro looking for a shot. Issue with the save. KT trying to get there. Can he get there? He will for the second goal for the Cheetahs as just under 2 minutes remaining. Beautiful play, keeping the pressure stacked onto them. And it's looking like the Cheetahs are in a comfortable spot.
AT continuing to be that impact player for this Cheetahs team as he finally fits it under the bar.
It's looking like Devil's going to keep trying to follow it, trying to get it mid. Issue is there to follow. KT waiting for it. He gets the cleared. Dunker waiting to turn on. He does. Catches it over one. Can he get it over two? He cannot. He loses the ball. Superman with a whiff. Issue trying to stay on it to follow. Can he? Gets it over one. Devils with a touch. However, KT will be there to follow to clear it. And as it's looking as of right now that the Kangaroos are definitely in some form of trouble as they try to get it out of their half. And a free shot from KT just to put another goal on the board for the Cheetahs. It's already looking like it's a free win. Almost 1 minute remaining. Looking like Superman going to try to follow. Can he? He has no boost to do it. Barely can. Dunker on. Kamara trying to challenge. He can't be there. Superman up with a shot maybe as it's rolling in. KT with a save. Devil trying to get the touch to clear it over Dunker. Issue with another shot, however, and they can't get it. So it's like Kamara's going to challenge Issue. Can he get there? He can't as it's mid again. And it's looking like Devil's going to be up to hit it to their corner. Superman with ball control. Gets it past Devil. Can he get it past KT? He cannot as it goes to the right. It's looking like Kamara's going to try to follow, potentially get it towards mid. Dunkaroo able to clear it off the wall. Looking like another 50 mid. Anyone there to follow? Issue is, can he do anything with this?
He tries to play it mid. This one will be cleared out. Kamara tries to get a touch, he cannot. Dunker gets the touch out. Now Devil will try to clear it. Issue's the only man back right now. Plays it off the corner. This one might just bounce in. Superman will have a chance to clear it out.
It looks like the clock, however,
this game is over.
Has other plans for the Kangaroos as it seals another nail in the coffin. One more nail remaining, however.
I have a major question, though. If you look at the stat sheet, there's only 2 goals scored by a Cheetahs player, but they have 3 goals. I am curious about that.
Oh, well, as we saw with the issues of the overtime and the Kangaroos not being able to be here, Cheetahs were awarded 1 extra goal as the Kangaroos failed to be here in time.
That makes a lot of sense.
As it's looking like, this game was also another domination from the Cheetahs. Looking like, as we compare scores, although the scores look similar, the play on the field seemed otherwise as Cheetahs took 2 comfortable goals. Kangaroos did have 1 free open net, as we saw. However, it didn't seem like it mattered much in the end. Going into this, it's looking like Cheetahs still definitely have momentum in their favor, and it looks like that they might be the winners of this series. What are your opinions?
I feel like if KT Rivers can continue carrying this team on his back, because that's nothing less than what he has done in this series, you got to give him credit for what he has done. He has single-handedly put this team on his back with minor help from his teammates. Honestly, if he keeps doing what he's doing, they will take the series. I think
I definitely agree with this.
From Issue, Superman has carried his part, but we need more from Issue in the series. I believe there has been a server issue.
It appears the server has crashed. We'll be back in just a minute as the server comes back up.
It was interesting. I don't quite understand how that comes to happen, but that's why I'm not a dev, I am a caster.
Well, going into this potentially last game, who do you think takes this? Do you think Cheetahs finally end it, or do you think Kangaroos manage to take this game and potentially take the next?
It's all determined by the first goal. Whoever scores the first goal will take this game. I feel like the first goal has decided the game every time. Whoever scored first has won.
I can agree with this, but I feel like we'll just have to see as all our players are getting back into this lobby.
So, honestly, while we sit through this tech pause, I'm curious as to your thoughts on that. I seen somebody type in chat earlier.
Could you repeat what you said?
The Mariners have won off a grand slam. I'm curious as to your opinion.
I am very not into that team. I'm a Yankees fan personally.
I'm an Angels fan, if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, okay. Well, we have personal issues as we go into the next game. Devil and Dunkaroo taking the next kickoff. Issue looking to keep control of it. Camaro looking to maybe get something out of this, maybe hit in middle. He can't seem to really do anything. Superman with a clear. However, it's looking like maybe a shot on. Dunkaroo up to finally get rid of the ball. KT looking for something. He gets it almost. Can he get in middle for a team to follow up? He can't. Issue with a clear as he gets killed.
Here is a touch mid by Devils as he just gets harassed in the mid corner. This one gets played wide. Camaro gets a touch back mid as Issue now has full control. He's running low on boost. Dunker now just harassing the defender. Nobody's there to follow shot. There, Superman is off the post and out. Dunker takes it away from KT verse. Issue now will take the ball from Dunker. And this one will be tried to get out as it gets played mid towards Dunker. And Superman will clear it to KT. Not who you want behind the ball.
Looking like KT trying to follow. Maybe a shot on. A double commit, but a save from Dunkaroo. Devil's looking for maybe shot, and it rolls past both defenders right into the net. An open roller for Devils to put the Cheetahs up 1-0. Only a minute passed. Already seeing that momentum carry over.
From that, as we said, whoever scored first has won every game up to this point. Will the Kangaroos be able to right that ship and prove that theory wrong? Issue now will have a chance to follow up, but he won't. Camaro misses. Issue misses as well. Omega at its finest, everyone.
It's looking like Issue's going to try to hit it mid. He gets it there. Dunkaroo with a shot, maybe 50 from Devils. Beautiful save, but it looks like Superman may have control trying to hit it mid again. It goes way past as Issue is now up to try to hit it there. Can he get it there? He can as Dunkaroo has a shot. Maybe Camaro with the save as he gets it. Perfect clear out to the corner. Superman ready to follow. It's looking like Camaro's going to be back up for another clear. Looking like KT to seal the deal for him. Going right onto the other side of the Kangaroos. Looking Dunker gets it past one, gets it past two. Can he get it past the third and middle? It's looking like he can. His Issue with a free shot, and it's another goal to put on the Kangaroos board. Officially their first goal in this game. 1-1 now, 2 minutes past.
That is exactly what you need, because if they lose this game, I don't know if we have made that clear. If they lose this game, they are eliminated from playoff contentions and won't be able to play in the decider match later on tonight. Now Dunkaroo needs to kick off the go in his favor. It goes straight to Issue. Issue dunks someone. He will have a chance to shoot, but KT versus Air gets the save. Dunker now has full boost. Gets it over one. Goes under one. Gets a bump. And that's open. Superman's there for the free shot.
Beautiful play from Dunkaroo, just getting it past all the defenders, setting Superman up for pure success. As it appears they have double committed once again, which seems to be a reoccurring issue.
Really interesting play. Dunker actually slightly got bumped by KT and went straight down into Camaro. Now kickoff. Issue gets it right past. This one might be another goal. It is. That is the third straight for this team. Issue's second of the game. I said he needed to step up. He has in fact done that.
Camaro with an unfortunate backflip, just leaving it rolling straight in. Very unfortunate for the Cheetahs. However, 3 minutes still remaining, but the momentum has shifted, it seems. We'll see how things play out as we go into the next kickoff. As it seems another 50, Issue taking the ball. Cleared by KT, Dunker returning to challenge. He gets there. It's a 50 straight up. Looking like Camaro might have a follow here. A touch from KT. Camaro with a double commit.
Plays it off the corner to mid. KT's there for a shot. It's bouncing. It's off the post. Now Superman gets a chance to clear. Dunker 50s it dangerously towards the net. Dunker tries to beat Devils there, but he can't quite do it. Double commit here as Issue plays it to the sidewall. Dunker clears it up to the corner. Dunker goes for a bump. Issue has full boost. He's awkward. Superman tries to get a touch. He cannot. KT will be able to dribble this out.
KT looking like trying to get it mid to someone. Is anybody there? Devils is. Issue with a free clear, however, he side flips. Camaro taking it back to his own corner. Issue still on this ball. It's looking like it's going to go straight down, straight to Dunker. Can he get it there? It's mid, open. Can anybody there be to finish? No. And it's looking like it's going to go all the way back to Kangaroo side as Issue now has time to spend. But it's looking like he's going to miss, hit it middle.
Control. He goes to play it. He lets it bounce a little bit. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Devils now has control. He can't quite get to touch low boost. Dunker now has full control. I lied, he gets 50. Issue now plays it up straight to Devils with full boost. It's going to waterfall down. Devils tries to get another touch, but Issue can clear it out. Dunker now gets a touch over. Plays to the backboard. KT versus there, but Dunker's also there. He plays it back post and gets a free net because nobody rotated back there.
It's just an unfortunate touch from KT, just sending it right to Dunker's possession for another shot, 4-1, and it's looking like this game might be in favor of Kangaroos. A minute still remaining. A kickoff goal might be necessary to swing the momentum once again, but it's looking like Issue's going to win it. RL Camaro with a nice touch. KT sending it over Superman as it looks like an open net can get there. Dunker gets back in time as Devils gets murdered.
We might be looking at a one final game here for this first elimination of playoffs as now Devils gets to touch this water falling straight down into Dunker. Camaro gets there for the save. Issue plays it back, but Superman doesn't have the boost to follow it up as now Camaro's on. Camaro jumps up to aerial for it, and he just can't quite beat Issue to the ball. Issue now still in his Cybertruck, by the way, has full control. Opts to bang it off the ground. Yes, he still has control over it. Gets it past one. Superman's there to follow it up. Superman can't quite get it mid like he wanted it. This one gets cleared out. Camaro's actually pre-jumped. And this one gets controlled by Dunker and should be able to get taken off the wall.
It's looking like Dunker is going to try to get something going. Camaro there to save it. KT with the miss. Past Devils as well. It's looking like it's an open net. However, the Cheetahs have time to regroup and get back. Superman with the 50 is rolling mid. And as time ticks down, an own goal!
Superman actually got there just before it got to be an own goal. But we will be seeing Game 7 to see our first elimination. One final game for these teams to determine if they get eliminated from this tournament or if they will continue on towards playoffs.
An own goal coming from Camaro and Devils, all but sealing their fate into this game as time ticks down. And it's looking like we're going to get a final game to determine who will be moving on, as it looks like time's just going to dwindle out. Camaro keeping it up.
Timeout here, unless Cheetahs are saving it for the next lifetime. This ball's just floating up.
Cheetahs have officially called their timeout after this game, however, as it looks like Issue is going to let it die, and we will take a short break for the Cheetahs to take their timeout. That is a severe shift in momentum. 5-1 as Issue and Dunkaroo both almost getting 500 points, which is probably the largest numbers you've seen behind the 600 that we saw a few games ago.
Honestly, what an amazing swing. I got proven wrong immediately. I asked the question if they would be able to prove me wrong on the fact that whoever scores first wins the game. They instantly did, scoring 5 goals straight to take the game.
This is the first time that we have seen that myth be busted, as very first game where even though the Cheetahs scored the first goal, they just fell apart at some point and just gave up 5 uncontested goals. And it's looking like this momentum might carry over into the next game. We'll have to see where it plays out.
Back on the topic while we wait for this timeout to be over. What do you mean we have personal problems?
Don't worry, that's baseball related.
We might need to put the gloves on.
Oh, hell no. It's looking like we're waiting for this timeout as it officially starts. Heading over to Champions Field to settle this bout in the last round of this series. Who do you think is still taking this game?
I still have to stick with my original vote of Kangaroos after that dominant performance. This would need to be a massive turnaround for this Cheetah squad.
Despite
absolutely dominated in that last game.
Despite the unfortunate turnaround in events last game, I am still going to stick with my original prediction of the Cheetahs. They have served that they are a solid team, and I believe they can continue to do that. They just have to reset after this timeout, and I believe if they just take all their power and all their minds and just use it to be the fastest team they can be, I think that Cheetahs definitely take this over Kangaroos. But it was a massive game last game, 5-1. We'll have to see where this goes.
We go ahead and the second term running in this timeout. They're jumping in early, actually. They still have 10 seconds left on this timeout, but they are... I might be lying to you. I was going off the screen
going to stay on kickoff. And it's looking like Superman might have a shot here to put it in early, and he can pass Devils to immediately, not even 10 seconds in, put the Kangaroos up 1 goal. as Devil can't manage to get there, and a powerful 113 coming out of Superman, only 8 seconds in. Beautiful shot.
It could not have been more beautiful. Kickoff now. This one's really important to see if the momentum can swing back in Cheetah's favor. 6 unanswered coming in from last game. This will be a 7th unanswered as the issue just flicks it right past. There hasn't been a single touch for the Cheetahs after kickoff. None of them have a single point in terms of score.
It's looking very unfortunate as these 7 goals just go completely uncontested. Cheetahs have to make something happen as this momentum is just clearly shifted in Kangaroos. This next kickoff isn't looking much better. A third kickoff goal in the form of issue, and it's looking like this momentum shift just will not go away. Another very unfortunate.
We're 3 goals in, 15 seconds, and not a single touch from Cheetahs. Look at the scoreboard. There's absolutely nothing. Oh, there is a pulse.
Potential DC may have occurred. Was that leading to the kickoffs? We are unaware. We will see where this plays out.
If it is, that's very disappointing. Oh, there goes Camaro.
If I am correct, I do believe we saw Camaro driving.
I'm not entirely sure, but I don't think that goal will be brought back. Looking at the stream, there is a lovely, lovely decal for the Jamaica Soccer Federation, I believe. Football Federation. My apologies. Camaro is back. We should be getting back into this one soon.
As far as I am aware, I believe that all 3 of these goals should be kept as the DC happened after the 3rd goal had occurred. As we will see, this continues from kickoffs. The score is still 3-0. Just go right into it.
Superman now finally gets a touch where it's not immediately going in favor, or into the net rather.
Issue finding a demo. Camaro is still able to keep it all the way on the other side of the field, getting bumped by Dunkaroo. Can KT make something happen? He hits it mid. Devil for the shot. Issue able to clear it and keep it over as he keeps this momentum going, and he's looking for another goal to put in the net. KT with a miss, and it's looking like it might be middle, but it's not.
It's clear to the corner. KT will try to score. That's actually a waterfall down after Issue's touch. Superman and Issue both jump for that. Devils is right there. Camaro tries to play it mid. He cannot. But this one's going to be shot in by Devils. That tech ball seemed to have do wonders for this Cheetah squad, giving them a small break to get their momentum back.
First answered goal. Kangaroos still, I would say, have the momentum, coming 8 goals before being responded to. Let's see how this continues, as it looks like Camaro might have another goal opportunity, and he has it!
That is the 4th kickoff goal for this match. Already 1 minute in, and we have 5 goals. This is a shootout. Perfect way to end it. Only better way to end it would be an overtime here.
I mean, I definitely agree with that. However, 4 kickoff goals within the first minute. Cheetahs finally getting one of their own. It's looking like they might have another in the form of Camaro. Dunker there to 50 it, however. Looking like Superman may have a play going as Dunker goes for the bump. He can't get it. Devil with a save. Issue might have something of his own as he goes up for it. Can he get there? He cannot. Camaro with a save. Dunker there to shoot it. Another 50 as it looks Devils is going to be up for this. A double commit coming out as Superman is up for it. Can they make anything happen? They cannot. Superman with a clear.
This one gets played mid. It's really high though. Issue's there. She gets beat to it by Devils. Superman has a sidewall read. Oh my goodness. He almost got the skim. That was a missile towards the net. As now Superman gets a demo while Dunk hit these one. He just clears it instead of controlling it up the wall. Devils now has a touch up high. Play to the corner. Dunker will be there to touch it. Issue and Dunker are both up to clear it past one. Camaro pops it up high as this offense continues.
Seems like at the moment, however, it's looking like it's going to be a clear from Dunker as he takes the ball. 50 from Devil as it's rolling towards the net. Superman with a clear. KT with a catch. Issue on, however, and it's looking like a clear over to the Cheetahs corner. Devil's going to be up for it. Will Issue turn? He will, and it's over. Devil. Can anything happen out of this? Maybe, possibly, but it just doesn't as Devil has a clear to the wall. Can he make something out of this? He's up in the air, looking for something. Can he get it? He gets a 50, and it's crossbar out. Camaro looking for a touch to get it. Back down to KT. He cannot get there. Dunkaroo with another clear. Issue taking it down the field, and it's looking like The Kangs might have a chance of their own, and they do. And it's in the net from a great pass from Issue and Demo, and Dunkaroo with the finish, instantly swinging the momentum back.
That was the longest time we've had in this game where there wasn't a goal, getting a minute and 35 seconds in between goals there. But they do finally get that goal back. Kickoff now goes in favor. Cheetahs will have a chance to clear it from their corner. Superman won't be able to get back to it. This one just bounces it in.
Another slow roller in favor of KT, putting the Cheetahs only down one more goal. Superman just not able to get there in time to save it. Very unfortunate, very fortunate for the Cheetahs as we head into this next kickoff. Maybe we will see another kickoff goal occur as KT and Issue come up, and it appears not. Superman up, Devil up. Devil manages to beat Superman to it. Dunkaroo with full control, however, as he hits it up. KT looking for a challenge. He can't get it. It's over. It's perfectly mid. Camaro there to stop Issue from securing that goal.
Now, this one gets cleared by Camaro. They try to play it in. Dunker will be at midfield. KT verse now has a touch. He will be able to get back to it though. Superman clears it under him. Pop up by Camaro. This is not where you want it to be. Superman doesn't have the boost to get there. Issue now. He gets an awkward touch. He opts to leave it. He seems to have stalled for a second.
Camaro looking to follow and capitalize. He almost manages to. A double commit from Devil and Camaro, however. KT able to get it back mid. Dunker is still there. Camaro with a touch. KT hitting it back down, right back down to Camaro, as it seems like it might be an open net for Devils. Can he get there? What a save from Dunkaroo. What a squishy.
Camaro now continues to keep it in. Dunker says no. He tries to clear it out. He gets a 50 with KT versus both star players for their respective teams going at each other. Superman now plays in mid. This one pops, but KT versus there. Issues awkward off the back wall after that touch.
This one Devil might have to play Superman for this 50 here. He manages to beat him there. Camaro sitting there waiting. Both Issue and Dunkaroo in net. KT looking for something. Can he get it? A potential sidewall. He barely misses it. Camaro looking for something. Dunkaroo potentially going up for this. He does. It's a 50 to the wall. Devil up here looking for something else. Can he get it mid? Can he score it? He can't as Superman has a clear. And it's looking like it's going to roll towards the net. Can they make something happen? We'll have to find out as Devil takes the ball.
Dunker gets a clear to the sidewall. He pops it high, actually. KT gets an awkward touch off the post. It's a 50 there. Camaro versus Superman. Issue now gets a
10
touch
seconds.
Over. 10 seconds. They need something now. This one pops mid. Camaro has a touch up high. This one's still in the middle of the net. KT versus gets an awkward touch. Camaro can't. It's over. Devil gets 50.
Busy from Issue, and it's over. And it's over.
That is how this series
comes to
ends.